Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the powerful transits and the forecast for this upcoming August 2024. And not only are we going to be talking about the planetary aspects, but also the horoscopes for each individual sign. So make sure to check your ascendant and moon sign for Vedic astrological calculations. If you do not know your Vedic astrology and your Vedic chart, you can find a calculator in the description here below, and you can get your signs there. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and Dharma teacher. So if you are into any of the ancient knowledge, ancient arts, and also the ancient history of the goddess, and you are a seeker yourself of timeless truth, make sure to hit the notification bell as well as the subscribe button so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty guys, let's see what this upcoming August has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri.
And I just want to take this time to just say thank you so much to our beautiful members here in our exclusive membership here in our channel. I truly appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for your support, we wouldn't be able to create this free content all the time. So thank you so much. And we cannot wait for you to also become an exclusive member here in the YouTube channel, where you're going to be able to get lots of exclusive videos from learning Vedic astrology to learning more about ancient history. Alrighty guys, now let's talk about the energies of August. But before we get into August, let's do a little recap on what happened in July. July was a very accelerated month. Many things happened in July back to back. It was almost like, whoa, things are changing super fast. And there's been so much sudden energies and I don't know where curveballs that kind of happened in July. And why? Because we had Mars conjunct Uranus. And this is definitely a recipe for the unexpected events that we had experienced in July. From the assassination attempt of Trump, which was right at the conjunction of Mars and Uranus, to also how Biden stepped out of presidency with the full moon in Capricorn in Uttarashada. This is very powerful shifts that are happening, so much so that the month of August is going to have to be a month of introspection and really evaluating and integrating everything that just happened in July. So let's talk about the energies of August. August, first and foremost, we're going to have a lot of events from Mercury retrograde, Lionsgate portal, Mars and Jupiter conjunction, to also having the number 8 numerology of this month. Okay, month number 8. 8 is a very important number. Why? Because not only is 2024 also a number 8, but this month is also the number 8, and then we're going to have the 8-8 portal. So this is a year that is explaining and is expressing a lot of this number 8 energy. So what does number 8 mean in numerology? Number 8 is the energy of infinity. And it has this cyclical energy that is never ending, is the infinity symbol as well. And so it also deals with the planet Saturn. Saturn is the planet of karma and the planet of duty and the planet of restriction, kind of like hard task master. And the number 8 also deals with power. So this is going to be a very powerful and interesting month. This is a year that is trying to help us regain and access our power back, as a year of 2024, which adds up to 8. And this month of August is going to be the sort of pinnacle for us to understand where does that power lie within us, and are we really giving our power away, or are we really exercising our power in the best of our abilities for the best of ourselves and for the best in the world? So All of these things are very important at this time, and we're definitely going to be having a lot of karmic things happening during this month. With the month of the number 8, this is definitely bringing karmas all around. Everybody's going to be having some deliveries happening here when it comes to karma. And then not only are we having that, but also the 8-8 portal will be opening as well. This is a very powerful time of transmutation and transforming our energies. And then we are having Mercury retrograde, which is going to help us reevaluate massive things. It will be retrograding from Leo to Cancer, again touching the Gandanta point. And then we are also going to be having the conjunction of Mars and Jupiter for a good amount of time through the month. So this month will be bringing a lot of intensity, sudden things. And my best advice, guys, is really, really, really choose your battles wisely. Our reactivity is going to be what can get us into a lot of trouble. And we may be very susceptible to reacting in ways that we later regret. So that's my best advice. Equanimity is going to be the best path for this month. Equanimity. Choose what you want to really react to and not just react to everything, because we are super susceptible to making massive mistakes if we just end up reacting. So let's get a little bit deeper into understanding this by pulling the chart of August so that we can understand. First, we're going to be doing the planetary transits, and then we're going to go into each individual forecast for each individual sign. So here we have the chart for the month. And first and foremost, as we begin August, we already have Venus going into Leo. Literally on the last day of July, Venus is going to be going through the Gandanta of Cancer, going into Leo. So this is a time where Venus is going to start having a little bit of a hard time. And it's going to be a different outcome for everybody. Why is she going to have a hard time? Because she's going to be aspected by Saturn, which is opposite, and also Mars, which is as well in Taurus. So she's going to have a little bit of an intense energy here that is really going to make us ask and evaluate ourselves when it comes to our self-expression, our desires of the heart. Venus here wants us to get more serious about our talents, about our self-expression, and about our abilities to showcase our talents. Why is this important? Well, we just went through a whole month of Cancer, where Venus was trying to help us gain that emotional confidence within ourselves. That if there was something debilitating the core of our being from childhood, Venus here was trying to amend that and gives us more of emotional confidence to step out of our comfort zone. So this is a time where it's like, are you stepping out of your comfort zone? Are you allowing yourself to shine and to be bright and to let others see you? To let others see your specialness, and to be serious about these things, to be serious about it. This is a time of maturing around our desires, around our self-expression, and also maturing when it comes to love and when it comes to money, that our monies, we can use our intelligence and our great creative ability to make more money, that in our love, we can use our intelligence and our creative ability to make our relationships so much more fulfilling. This is all the things that Venus is trying to really bring up. And this is so important that even Mercury will be retrograding here. But before this happens, right before Mercury goes retrograde, we actually have a new moon in the sign of Cancer on the 4th of August. So on the 4th of August, we have a new moon in Cancer, which will be pretty much in the Gandanta point as well. And this new moon in Cancer is going to give us a renewal in all the things that deal with our emotional intelligence. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bells, because I will be doing a specific video with a ritual remedy and horoscope so that you are able to harness the energies of this full new moon that will be happening on the 4th. And this new moon, which will be ruled by Mercury, Mercury is going to be already stationed on the 4th. So this is going to be a very interesting turn of events here, when there's a part of us that is ready to move forward with something. But before that, we have to reevaluate our perceptions about this situation. So we cannot move forward yet. Mercury goes retrograde on the 5th of August in the sign of Leo. And when Mercury goes retrograde, the do's and don'ts, very important. The do's is fix everything. You need your computer to get fixed? Great, go do it. You need your car to get fixed? This is the time to do it. You need that oil change? You need to fix the phone? You need to fix the things around the house? Anything that deals with machinery and getting fixed? Perfect time to do it, okay? Do not leave this for later. If you've been procrastinating something that you know you gotta fix, then most probably when Mercury goes retrograde, this is gonna break down fully and completely, forcing you to go and fix it. So might as well just be proactive about that. Another thing that we don't wanna do when Mercury is retrograding, purchasing really, really big things and making life-changing decisions and signing contracts. You want to wait until Mercury goes forward to do all of these things. This is a time to reevaluate and to go over and to reassess and to reorganize and to research and to reevaluate all the re's. That's what you got to do right now with Mercury retrograde. Don't force it. Don't launch it. You're going to have to redo something if you try to force the situation. So use the time wisely as a time for reviewing and going over something important. And it's going to be different for everybody. Stick to the horoscopes because then you will know exactly what that is for you. So Mercury will be going retrograde during this time, really helping us to reevaluate this situation. And then we're going to have the very powerful conjunction of Mars and Jupiter. And we're going to feel this conjunction. I'm going to say that we're going to feel this conjunction building up from the 11th to the 17th is going to be most of that energy. And the peak being around the 13th, 14th, that's going to be the peak. But just be aware, because during this 11th to the 17th time, there might be a lot of a spike and a heightened irritability, aggression, violence, impulsibility, anything that Mars rules, all that is aggressive, driven, violent, and impulsive. And when it's close to Jupiter, this is going to get even more expanded. So do not be surprised if during this week there's a lot of aggressive reactivity around the world, okay? This can easily happen during this time. Now, another good thing about this is that we may just have also a boost in really taking action in something that we've been procrastinating. So this can also be very beneficial for us during this next upcoming days, the 11th to the 17th. Really take advantage for that extra amounts of energy and extra amounts of driven vibes to just accomplish and get done. If you need to reevaluate, if you need to finish a project, finish what you started, like this is a perfect time to do all of that during this Mercury retrograde as we have this conjunction with this. And so it's going to accelerate that for us. Very, very powerful times, but I'm also seeing that we have to control our aggression, our irritability, and our impulsibility because it can get us into trouble. So that's the warning. And then on the 17th of August, we have the sun finally going into Leo. And the sun going into Leo, happy birthday to all my beautiful Leos. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful birthday. If you'd like to have a birthday reading with me, check out the description here below and you can find a link to my services and to a private reading. So when the sun goes into Leo, this is going to be very beneficial for all of us. The sun right now is really activated. Why? Because a lot of the nakshatras of the sun are being turned on at this time. And we do have Mercury and Venus as well in Leo. So Leo, the sun rules Leo. And therefore, the sun loves to be in its own sign. This is definitely a time for us to really shine, to really be bright. This is a very important time because as we were mentioning that the number 8 is the karmic sort of energy of this year. And so now we're going into the 8th month. And this is the month where we always tap into our innate creative self-expression that makes us unique and makes us special. Very important house is this house, the 5th house, the Leo house for all of us. And so when the sun goes here, is really trying to help you really shine in your brightest Where the Leo energy falls in your chart, that is where you are the diva, baby. That's where you're the star. So are you really taking your stage? Are you really going up front and sharing your light and sharing yourself? This is when Leo really goes in here and is really pushing this within you. And of course, we have Mercury retrograding, really analyzing the situation. Venus is already here, also working in ourselves about this ability to self-express and be creatively expressive and showcasing our abilities and owning ourselves, owning our talents, and giving us that self-recognition. And that is kind of like the big theme of this month. So when the sun goes in here, it's definitely a time to shine bright. And I'm definitely seeing that the energy is going to get more picked up and in a better vibe. The Mars and the Jupiter will also be here aspecting the energies of the sun. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of heightened truth, heightened ability, heightened individuality around the world with this sun energy. Now, when we have the 20th of August, we are going to be having a full moon in the energies of Aquarius. So now we are having Venus, Mercury, and the Sun in Leo, opposite of Saturn. This is making it something very serious and karmic for all of us to get serious about our self-expression and our intelligence and our gifts and talents and our specialness. And then we're going to have this full moon kind of completing this cycle here for us and allowing for us to have a new cycle of self-expression, which this cycle of self-expression will also get us into alignment with our real soul tribe, our real community, our real friendships that we definitely need. Don't be surprised if during this full moon, some of us may close a cycle with friends or a group or associations. It could be happening during this time as well. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss the video that I'm going to be doing for this full moon specifically, as well as a moon ritual and remedies so that you're able to harness the energy of this full moon. Then on the 22nd, we have the Gandanta point where we have Mars now coming back into Cancer, touching the Gandanta point of Cancer. This is not a comfortable thing, and I'm definitely seeing that this is going to be a heavy energy. Being so close to the full moon, people are going to be very emotionally all over the place. Try to be as grounded as you possibly can during this time. But Mercury crossing through this Cancer energy is really showing us that there is something of a comfort zone situation that is actually become a jail, and it's not allowing for us to really step into stop underestimating ourselves. That's really the big wake-up call. Is like, where are you staying so much in your comfort zone that is killing you, that is not allowing for you to really advance in life? And so Mercury here might give us a big wake-up call to that thing that is bounding at us and is almost choking us and not letting us really like blossom in the way that we want to blossom. So be very aware during this time. What triggers are you having? Who's triggering you? What's coming up for you? Write a lot. Be in your journal a lot. The journal might be the thing that helps us to release all the things that are coming up without needing to make a big drama about it or to get into fights about it. So make sure you are having this and analyze your emotions. Analyze where it is that you bind yourself and you don't allow yourself to really express everything that you are uninhibitedly. This is kind of like the big wake-up calls. Don't be surprised if during this time we also have a lot of commotion around the world, problems with technology, problems with communication, especially technology, especially emotional communication being taken wrong. Very, very intense energies here going on. So definitely seeing that this could be quite emotionally volatile for all of us during this time. Try to meditate as much as you can. And as I mentioned, journaling is going to be very important. Then on the 25th of August, we go with Venus going into her debilitated sign, which is Virgo. And this is when we're going to start feeling a little bit more of the heaviness. I will be very honest with you guys, because Venus is the one that rules all pleasures and feel good feelings, and she's going to go into her debilitation. What we must be cautious of is perfectionism. Criticism and judgment are going to be the things that ruin the situation. So control, judging, criticizing, being overly critical, being overly picky, especially in relationships, especially in business, in jobs, in anything where you're showcasing your personality, and it's like people can start perceiving you to be not that nice to be around because of your criticizing energies. Also be careful with criticizing yourself. This is a time where Venus, when she goes into Virgo, we get really critical overall in our lives, in our relationships with ourselves. And so we need to control this, coming back to the fact that we are not perfect, and that's okay. It doesn't make us bad. But this could definitely bring a little bit of a more heavy energy with it, because Venus doesn't necessarily like being here. However, she can definitely give us some good benefits, and the benefits can be in fixing our routines, creating better routines so that we're able to really be healthier in all ways, to become more wellness oriented, to become more holistically oriented. Maybe it's a great time to do a detox and a great time to do any cleanses. So that will be fantastic when Venus, especially as she gets closer and closer to Ketu, this could be a super powerful ability to detox yourself. So take advantage in those ways. Then on the 26th, we have Mars finally leaving the energies of Taurus, and it's going to be going into Gemini. And this is going to be a little bit interesting, because from here on, Mars will be in Gemini and Cancer pretty much for the rest of the year. Yes, this is going to be a very important two signs that Mars is going to be going over and over until the rest of the year. So there's something important here. And when Mars goes into Gemini, now more than ever, we have to be cautious of expressing ourselves too aggressively. We may be very blunt in our communication, very harsh and very sharp with our words. And this could be very good if you are into any debates. This could be very good if you need to finish writing projects or learning something. Your intellect is super sharp when Mars goes into Gemini. But the only thing is that you may be more impulsive in speaking and then ending up regretting what you say. So just be cautious with that in speaking too much. But there's definitely going to be a lot of debates and word plays and talking a lot. This is going to be very powerful. So Mars here will definitely help us with all of that, and also will make us be more intellectually inclined. So learn something, study, read books, write. It's a great time to get very intellectual, and you can definitely take advantage of this powerful transit. And last but not least, on the 29th, finally, Mercury gets away from retrograde and it starts moving forward once again. Later on, we'll be touching again the Gandanta point. So Mercury here finally has released its retrogression, and it says, okay, you guys have learned. I've tried showing you where it is that you are living in your comfort zone, that it's killing you and not allowing you to really shine and to really express your brightest light. So those are the things where Mercury is really going to be teaching us by the end of the month. So that is the major energies of the month and the planetary transits of this August 2024, guys. Now, let's do the horoscopes for each individual sign. So as well, you want to check your ascendant and your moon sign. Sometimes I like to check my sun sign, however you like, but the sun and the moon, the ascendant and the moon are the most important. So you can get your Vedic astrological calculation in the description here below. You can find a link to a calculator where you can get your chart. Make sure that you get that information. Now, we're going to start with our horoscopes of August, and we're going to begin with our beautiful Aries. Welcome, Aries. So for you, Aries, Mars is going to be going into, it's been in your planet is in the second house for most of the month, and it's also going to be touching the energies of Jupiter. I gotta say, my beautiful Mars, Aries, you definitely have some very good energy with money this month. The only thing I will say is be careful with overspending, okay? Be cautious with impulsive shopping. It might get really, really intense during the 17th, the 11th to the 17th. This might get really intense. So really think about and analyze, research more. If you're thinking of buying something very expensive, research more, use the time of Mercury retrograde to really analyze what is the best purchase for you. It could be dealing with a home purchase, it could be dealing with property, it could be dealing with anything with home things or children things. So there's a lot of this child and home energy here for you as well that you are reevaluating as well with the energies of Mercury and the Mercury retrograde that is happening for you. So with Mars here, watch out for the energies of spending too much money. You could be getting some really good opportunities to make a lot of money. So take advantage of that right now. This is your year of money, Aries. Do not slip in the laurels. This could be a fantastic time for you to make more abundance in your life. Budget yourself. By the time that Mars goes into Gemini, your planet on the 26th, now your focus will be going more into intellectual, into learning, and it's going to be going more into analyzing and into your mental headspace and how it is that you're going to be communicating, maybe taking action towards some entrepreneurship or startup or working or learning a new skill. That's going to be shown for you afterwards. Be careful with speaking too harshly because you could be taken wrong if you speak in a way that is too harshly. Then you're also going to be having most of the focus for the beginning of the month will be in the energies of your home life and your children, if you have any children, or your creative endeavors. If you guys are working on some creative project, this could be a fantastic month for you guys to really shine in your creative project. But do not be surprised if there might be some things that you need to redo or go over. Same thing with love, with romance, and with your children. Maybe this could be a time for you to revive your romance or for you to revive your passions. And you could have, put them aside. So now life is really trying to help you with that. And if you do have children, then life is trying to help you organize so that you can come back to your passions, also take care of your children, take care of your romances, and kind of put things in order around these things, okay? So your message for this upcoming month of August is going to be giving and receiving. Yes, this is the big, big thing. Giving and receiving in the home life, in family life, with your mother, with your family, with your loved ones, creating a home space, and also with your children, with your romantic partner. There's many things that we need to analyze here, and we cannot just give, we need to be holistic. So here life is saying giving and receiving needs to come into balance, not to be taking too much, not to be giving too much, but to actually bring this balance. How much are you giving to each parts of these factors of your life, and are they beneficial for you? So think a lot about the giving and receiving. Now let's see with your love life. For those of you who don't have a relationship, I see you getting potential love partner, romantic partner here, but you may be reevaluating a lot. Do take your time. Playfulness is going to help you recapture romance. So get playful. Don't be so serious. Get out of your head. When you get that playful energy that you are, Aries, you are so loved, you are so lovable. This is going to be very beneficial for you. So recapture romance in that way. And then for your money life, which you're definitely going to be doing a lot of money things with your planet in the house of money for most of the month. And the message is moonlighting, you see. Some of you guys have a dream. Some of you guys, you have like a dream career or a dream purpose. And life is saying you can reach that career, that dream purpose, while you work on your job right now. While you can work part-time on your dream career while you work on the job that is sustaining you and supporting you right now. And then eventually your dream career will take off and you can let go of that other job that you don't want. So you're moonlighting right now. You're kind of transitioning into what you really want to create for yourself. So if you're having these ideas, really, really take action. And last but not least, your beautiful message, my beautiful Aries, for you, we have the energies of surrender, defensiveness. Okay, your energies of Taurus are going to be extra stubborn with Jupiter, Mars, and Uranus in this house of money. So make sure that you're not getting so defensive. And also, Aries, this doesn't make you look good. It just doesn't. It actually being in a defensive energy is a sign of weakness. And you don't want people to think you're weak, right? So don't be in this defensive energy. Don't respond in a defensive way. especially with the Mercury retrograding. So in order to give a non-defensive response, just stay centered and hear someone out. And this is going to be a more empowered way than just reacting in a defensive way. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, those were your messages for this upcoming August. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember to check your ascendant and moon sign. Also, if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can find the link to book one in the description here below. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your August 2024 forecast. Alrighty, my beautiful, beautiful Tauruses, let's see. So first and foremost, your planet Venus is going to be going into the energies of Leo. And for you, Leo is your 4th house of the home. So I see you being quite homey. Okay, you are in your homey energy, you're in your homey vibes, you want to get back into your family energy. This is a great time to visit family. This is a great time to visit your mother. This is a great time to reconnect with your loved ones. This is a great time to renovate your home, to maybe do some feng shui, move some things around, buy some new furniture, make your home really nice. And also, if some of you guys have been wanting to maybe sell your home or rent your home or maybe renovate a home or flip a house, this is a great time to do it. Take care of your conveniences, take care of your home life, take care of your car as well. But there's a lot of benefits that are coming here. With Mercury retrograding as well in the 4th house, do not sign any contracts when it comes to home matters until Venus moves forward. This is going to be the best thing for you. Also, there might be some reevaluation, and be careful with miscommunications with your family members and home life and mother. This is a great time to maybe reconnect and rekindle that relationship with your family members. Be very conscientious of how you're speaking to them, because it can, you know, with the Mercury retrograde here, it makes it very susceptible to, you know, end up making a mistake while we speak. But nonetheless, there is going to be a really nice time for you, Taurus. This is a time for being with family and a time for you to be in with your loved ones and really find that emotional comfort. Really nurture that root within you, nurture that sense of emotional wellness and stability within you. So self-care, absolutely. Give yourself what it is that you need. Listen to your body. Listen to how it is that you can give yourself that comfort. Some of you guys may be doing inner child work, which is going to be wonderful and very powerful. Very, very, very nice here, Taurus. And then by the end, I will say that that's when the energies start kind of getting a little weird, because then Venus is going to be going into Virgo, and Virgo is your debilitated energy. So you may be feeling a little so-so by the end of the month. Now, with the Mercury retrograde is going to be retrograde in your 4th house. So as I mentioned, do not sign any contracts around home life. Do not sign any contracts just yet, or also with cars or with agriculture, restaurants, land, real estate. It's just wait. And also, if you're thinking of buying anything like here, just wait. This is actually a great time to rebuild, organize, fix, renovate, all of that. It's a really, really good time, and also to beautify your home and your space. It's very nice. Now, the Jupiter and the Mars are going to be conjunct in your sign. Okay. All right, Taurus. So this month, you're going to be a little extra on the edge of either being too highly optimistic or too firecrackety. So it's one of those two. I do suggest keep working out, Taurus. This is a time for you to work out. This is a time for you to move your body. This is a time for you to change those habits, okay? Utilize the energy of Mars right now in your sign to get things done. Get into action. Not the time to be procrastinating and just stagnant. Get into action. Mars here is really trying to ignite you. Also, with the Jupiter and the Mars here together, you can get super amounts of extra energy this month. So definitely move your body is going to be very beneficial for you. If you don't want to get into fights and just have like this inner irritability, you need to exercise it and let it out. So Now let's see for your general messages, my beautiful Taurus. And remember, if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can find out and book one with me in the description here below. And we can find all your Jyotish solutions for all your problems. So we have here for you, there is nothing for you to worry about. Okay, so life is telling you here, like giving you the reassurance that you are taken care of. You're going to have everything that you need. Don't doubt yourself. This is a time where maybe you may feel a little bit of that emotional insecurity, maybe from childhood. So it's like life is really telling you to feel supported. You are so supported, my beautiful Taurus. There is nothing for you to worry about. I want you to practice the mantra, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. And you are safe, Taurus. I mean, with Jupiter in your sign, this is not the time for you to lose faith in yourself. This is a time for you to be full of faith. And in love, flirt. Okay, extend your sweetness, your lightheartedness, give that smile to people, give that little wink, be flirty, baby. And not flirty in like a lusty sexual way, but more like flirty in this lightheartedness, this sweetness is going to be so much better for you because the Mars is in your sign. You may be in more of this like aggressive, intimidating energy. So lighten up by just being more extra sweet, more soft, more gentle, and really let that Venus out. This is going to be very beneficial for your love life. Okay. And then when it comes to money, for my beautiful Tauruses, what is their message for money for this August? And we have successful funding. Okay, so some of you guys, if you signed up for credit, if you signed up for a loan, if you signed up for some investors investing in you, if maybe some of you guys have an idea and you just don't know how it's going to happen, you don't have the money to make it happen, do not worry about it. The money is going to show up some way, somehow. Some of you guys can do a crowdfunding. Some of you guys can ask for grants or anything like this. Like you are going to get funding for something, and that's exciting. You're going to get the money, baby. So don't worry about it. People are ready to invest in you. And last but not least, your last message, Taurus, for this August is surrender to what is. Surrender to what is. Don't fight it. The more you accept what it is, the easier it's going to be for you to just change it or, not fight what is. That's what it is. Don't fight what it is. The more you surrender to what it is, instead of fighting it, you're going to be able to compassionately accept it for what it is. And this is going to bring you peace. Okay? That is like that's how people are accepted. It's what it is. Oh, the world's falling apart. It's what it is. Oh, the world's full of degenerate people. It's what it is. And that way you don't get wrapped up in it. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus. Those were your signs for this upcoming August. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember, if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can book one in the description here below. Now let's do our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for August 2024. So first and foremost, your planet Mercury is going to be moving backwards. It's going to be moving retrograde this month, so you're not going to be feeling that amazing, but it is necessary, baby. This Mercury is necessary, and for you it is dealing with a very important part of your chart, which is your money and your communications. This is important for you right now, my beautiful Gemini. This is a month where your money and your communications is going to be highly activated, where you shine and where you bring that ability to shine in the world, and your showcasing diva is in communications, baby. Social media, communications, skills. This is your stage, baby. And this is being activated. So are you really utilizing your social medias, your communication, your skills, your creative ability, your courage, your effort into making that money that you really want to make? And how it is that maybe you can do better with that. Some of you guys may be working with networks, maybe working with social media, maybe working with communications, marketing, all these things, or just even monetizing your skills, polishing your skills, having the courage to showcase yourself in front of others and to show that you are very good at communications. This is a time where all of these things are going to come to light. Now, if some of you guys do have some campaigns or things like this, be patient with yourself, because if Mercury is going to retrograde, some of you guys are going to have to maybe redo the campaign, rewrite something, redo a situation on the internet, redo some task that deals with communication. So be patient with that. For my students, same thing. Be patient with that. Be patient with your communication. Be patient with your computer, with everything that deals with communication, because Mercury is going to be retrograding there. Technology, transportation, mail services, all these things may be a little bit hectic for you. Okay. And also phone. Is your phone nice? Is your phone broken? Are you making money with your phone? All of these things are really going to come up for you during this time. And then when Mercury goes retrograde back into your money house, I really suggest to be very careful, okay? Especially on the 22nd. This could be a time where Mercury is going through a hard aspect in your second house of money. Do not take any crazy risks during this time. Calculative risks. And during Mercury retrograde, don't do any insane risks, massive life-changing decisions. Be cautious with this, okay, my beautiful Gemini? I don't want you to lose any money, and I want you to, utilize this aspect more to find ways to monetize even more your skills, your abilities, and everything, to put your monetization in organization. Maybe some of you guys haven't automated a bunch of things that you can make money with, and this is the time to get on with that. So a lot of techie work for you that deals with money, and that all of those things are running smoothly for you. And then Venus will definitely be giving you some really good energy and communications here as well. So don't be afraid to showcase your talents. Alrighty, now let's see what other oracle messages you have. If you would like to have a private reading with me, Gemini, you can book one in the description here below. So the general message for Gemini for August is be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, especially during Mercury retrograde. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support you and guide you through the necessary changes. Your angels will guide you through the necessary changes you need to do once you become honest with yourself. And it deals with something of money, something with communication, something with marketing, something with these things. Honesty is the best policy for you, my beautiful Gemini, so definitely get on with that. And now let's see for your love life. What do we have for Gemini in love for August? And we have, wow, marriage, wedding. Okay, some of you guys may be getting married. Well, if you are thinking of getting married, please book a session with me and I will tell you when the best dates are, because it's extremely important that you choose the right date. But here, some of my Geminis are really thinking about, okay, marriage, are we doing this right? Some of you guys who are already in a relationship, the Mercury retrograde may make you actually take a next step into ascending to a higher level of commitment. Those of you who are already in a relationship, this is right now a factor in your life where it's like, how is the communication in your relationship? How is the money situation in your relationship? And others of you are like really calling in your divine husband and divine wife, and you're not going to settle down for anything less than that. You're kind of really boosting up your self-worth here, and you're no longer want to waste your time with some people who are just there to play with you. So there's a maturity here going on in your love life, and that is very exciting, my beautiful Gemini. Now let's see when it comes to your money life, especially since you have a lot of things going on in your money life this August, what is going on? Deservingness. So also deservingness. You deserve to make the money. You deserve to make money with the skills that you naturally have. And this Mercury retrograde is really going to show you that you are deserving. That where are those aspects of your life where you don't feel deserving, and that's why the money's not coming in, and those are the things we need to reevaluate and get rid of, because they're no longer helping you. It's not going to be sustainable. You're ready to receive and to feel deserving of a love life, deserving of marriage, deserving of having a great abundance in your life, dignity. You are deserving of these things, just cause, not because you have to prove yourself, just cause. And I believe you're going to recognize this month. And last but not least, your final spiritual message for August, Gemini, is surrender low self-esteem. Yep, you see, this is going to be your big work this month, is getting rid of the low self-esteem. Anything that makes you feel like you're just not good enough or not enough of anything, you're going to get rid of these aspects of low self-esteem. And you're going to set an intention to identify and release any remnants of this low self-esteem, because you are ready. You deserve, again, the word deserve, success, love, and abundance. And I really feel like that's going to be your big wake-up call this month. Alrighty, my beautiful Gemini, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to have a reading with me, you can book one in the description here below. You can find the link. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer. This is going to be your forecast for this upcoming August 2024. So for you, my beautiful Cancer, there's going to be a new moon in your sign on the 3rd, on the 4th of August, which is going to be fantastic. You're going to have a new sense of renewal. Your birthday's still going on, so happy birthday to my beautiful Cancers of August. If you guys would like to have a personal reading with me, you can find it in the description here below, and let's see how your next upcoming year will be turning out for you. So with Cancer, my beautiful Cancer, this is a month for you that deals with a lot of money, okay? And again, reevaluating your self-esteem and your money and how that is connected to your sense of self. Why? Because we're going to have Mercury and Venus really bringing abundance and prosperity in your money life, but also helping you to reevaluate your finances, reevaluate where it is that you may have some insecurities, reevaluate where it is that you may feel some lack, and to fulfill yourself and to change these aspects, to be more prosperous and to really set your mind for more abundance and prosperity. This is all about money shifting, mindset around money, because Mercury will be going back into your sign here. So everything is be dealing with finances, with money. I do see you making more money, but watch out that you don't spend it immediately, okay? So there is going to be a lot of abundance and prosperity coming for you. If you're thinking of buying something very expensive, wait until Mercury goes forward. Research more your alternatives, different prices and things like this. That's going to be the best thing to do during this Mercury retrograde. And focus a lot on getting rid of any low remnants of low self-esteem. Getting rid of any low self-esteem in your life and really boosting your confidence is what is most important for you during this Mercury retrograde. And then at the same time, we're going to have Mars and Jupiter in your 11th house. This is going to be, it might bring you more abundance. Again, your 11th house and your 2nd house are both activated, so I will not be surprised, my Cancer, if you end up getting a boost in your gains, baby. The boost in the gains is here, baby. So, wow, that is exciting, especially after the sun goes into Leo. There could be some very, very potential opportunities for money. As I mentioned, they're going to become more clear after Mercury goes forward. And this could be coming to you from a man. It's a man, a friend who's a man. It's a male figure who's going to help you to get ignited into something that deals with your gains and your prosperity and gains. Also go and network. You need to network more, make more friends, because that is going to give you more opportunities to gain this abundance and prosperity. But wow, Cancer, you got a money year. Interestingly enough, it's so funny how like Cancers, where they shine is in money, is in money and abundance. That's where you shine, my beautiful Cancer. So this is the time to really, that's your stage. Your stage is abundance and prosperity. That's very, very nice. So let's go a little bit deeper for you in this August for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer for August? And we have the ocean. Ooh, I love this for you, Cancer. Get closer to the ocean, get closer to the water, do a lot of baths, go to the river. You need a lot of water, especially since we're in the midst of summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. This will be very beneficial for you. It's going to help you soothe your spirit. It's going to help you rejuvenate. It's going to help you release. It's going to help you cleanse, purify. Like the ocean right now is going to be so powerful for you, especially during the new moon of in Cancer on the 4th. Wow, that could be a fantastic sort of ocean baptism for you. And now let's go a little bit deeper here with your love life. What do we have for Cancer in love for August 2024? And we have pay attention to the red flags, my beautiful Cancer. So this is a time where you might be a little bit hesitant For my singles, you may be a little hesitant. Do pick up on these red flags. If something is breaking your boundaries, make sure that you establish those boundaries once again. Do not be afraid of that. Do not let these red flags just pass you by. Don't gloss over them. And for those of you who are already in a relationship, this upcoming Mercury retrograde is going to bring up those red flags that we were already dealing kind of with in the past. So it might be a time for us to really talk about what are our needs emotionally, and to talk about these red flags that you could have felt with your partner or something that is calling your attention. So communicate clearly and express why it is that this is uncomfortable for you, or why is it that it's kind of crossing your boundary here. And for money, what do we have for money for my beautiful Cancers this August? And money wise, have the courage to ask for and accept help from others. So life is really telling you to not do it alone. As I was mentioning, don't be such a loner. This is a time right now where Jupiter's in your 11th house of networks. Go and network, baby. You go and network, and you start asking friends, and you talk to people. Like, people are ready to help you, and you will see that there's going to be so much abundance that comes your way. So have the courage to ask for and accept help people from others, okay? That makes you strong. And last but not least, your final message, my beautiful Cancer, for August is surrender to silence. Yes, especially because Mercury will be going back in your sign. You are one of the most susceptible ones to having the foot in the mouth syndrome, to ending up saying something that later you regret. So surrender to silence. Practice silence this month. Listen more. You don't have to comment on everything. And the more you practice the silence, the more you're going to be able to gain a lot of insight and understanding on what it is that you really want. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book one in the description here below. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your Astral Motivation Forecast for August 2024. And happy birthday to my beautiful Leos. This is your month, Leo. And we are so excited to celebrate you. If you are ready to have your birthday reading so that you can find out how this next upcoming year is panning out for you, you can book a private session with me in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Leo. So first and foremost, you're going to be popping this month. Why? Because we're going to have Venus in your sign, and we're going to have Mercury in your sign. Now, Mercury is going to be retrograding in your sign, which may make you susceptible to saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. So just be very cautious, be very conscientious of what is coming out of your mouth. And the other good thing is that the Venus going into your sign is going to make you look beautiful. There's going to be this aura about you this month that people just cannot take their eyes off of you. So I would really say, this is the month where it's almost like you look prettier, a little bit quieter. Not saying that you don't have good things to say, of course you do, but just because you have this Mercury retrograde, you may be more susceptible to ending up saying something that you later regret. So I do suggest that just play the card of Venus, baby. Just more quiet. You're already kind of giving that beautiful vibe. People are super enchanted. People want to lean forward and get to know you. And you're just looking gorgeous too. Looking very pretty, looking very gorgeous. If this is a month where maybe you would like to change your look, research and think about it and do the whole analyzation of that before taking action. Take action to making any changes to your body through plastic surgery or cutting your hair or doing any of these very intense things, I would say after Mercury goes forward. Then it would be a great time to do that. So here, my beautiful Leo, there is going to be a lot of focus on yourself and your identity and how you're being. And this also deals with your career as well as your relationships. So you kind of have a very important month here for you, Leo. This is like the pinnacle of a lot of changes for you. And you are now being transformed so that you can rise up to a higher level of status in your career and purpose in life, and so that you can rise up to having a more solid and mature relationship in your life, regardless if you're with someone or you're not with someone. These things are really important right now, and they're definitely shaping you. They're shaping you. Okay, so that's why I say be very cautious of what you say, because the only thing that can mess it up for you here is the Mercury retrograde. It could end up making you look so bad. So choose your words wisely, because they're very karmic. Saturn is going to be aspecting that Uranus, that Mercury, seeing like, okay, what are you going to say? Because what you're going to say is going to have repercussions. Saturn is going to be there, especially when it comes to your personal relationships, like your marriage or your business partnerships. These are going to be the ones that are going to be the most susceptible to making this mistake. So I just want you to be cautious with that and take that however you like. But nonetheless, I do see a lot of advancements in your career and in yourself. This is not the time for you to shy away. This is a time for you to really step up into the limelight, Leo. It's your birthday. And wow, I mean, you're going to have a very transformative month that is really rising you up to a whole new status. And it's saying, Leo, the time has come for you to get, shed that old skin and be renewed once again, a new reputation, new identity, new ways of showcasing yourself that is going to benefit your relationships as well as your status and career in life. Wow. You have a very important month. Wow, Leo. That is so interesting. Your general message, Leo, for August is Cupid. Oh, I love this. There is love in the air. You yourself is very Cupid-like. That's what I was mentioning. You're very enchanting, very charismatic, very likable right now. So use the energies of Cupid to enchant others and be very cautious of what you say, okay? It's a time of a lot of diplomacy. It's going to work for you doing this. There could also be love in the air for some of you guys, a love that is very serious and that it's sustainable. So I mentioned everybody's going to want to take you out right now because people are just enchanted by you. Another message in love for Leo for this month is finances and career are affecting your love life. So yes, those are the two things that are coming up here for you. How maybe some of you guys are just working too much that you don't have the time to be with your partner and really take care of your relationship. Some others of you love the money and the financial situation in the home front is like something that needs to be addressed and needs to be reevaluated. Others of you are understanding that your love and career are very attached here. Let's just say that, Leo. So if some of you guys are trying to go out with a person at work that you can't, be careful. If some of you guys are working too much, can't be at home, and is affecting your love life, be careful. If some of you guys are having a lot of problems in money when it comes to your relationship, be careful. So all of these things is going to be the thing that needs to be addressed and fixed. So don't shy away from that uncomfortable conversation. And when it deals with money, okay, let's see. What is your message of money? What is the best advice for Leo when it comes to money this August? And it is release jealousy. Very interesting. Yes, if somebody has what you have, that means that you can have it too. If not, they wouldn't be in front of you. Don't ever compare yourself to what others have and you don't. Just know that if they can do it, so can you. Okay, train your eyes to be just on you and yourself and your advancements. Do not be comparing anything to no one. Comparison is the killer of joy. Okay, so release this because this could be the trap during this upcoming month of August. And last but not least, your final message, my beautiful Leo, for this upcoming month of August is surrender to trust. Yes. This is a month where you can't control so much. You just got to make the right decisions, be diplomatic, be charismatic, say the right things, and trust. Have faith. Have faith. If you don't know how to handle any of these, your work situation or your relationship situation, then pray about it. Ask for divine help. Ask for divine guidance to be revealed to you in your heart. As you see, there is a person here that is praying. So make sure that you are praying during this time so that you can gain that trust and that faith that all is well in your world, my beautiful Leo. So those were your messages, my beautiful Leo. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book one in the description here below. You can find a link for all of that. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo. This is going to be your forecast for August 2024. So Virgo, for you, this is going to be a pretty powerful month. Why? Because your planet Mercury will be moving retrograde, and for you is going to be retrograding in a very special sector, your 12th house. We're going to have a turned on 12th house for you. And the 12th house is one of the most spiritual houses of them all. This is the last house of the zodiac, and it deals with the final liberation, the final spiritual ascension. And so here we are going to have a big sort of subconscious cleansing at this time. You are going through a massive spiritual purification with this Mercury retrograde. This can bring up a lot of things, repressed feelings that you haven't dealt with, things that have been left undone in your heart, in your subconscious, in your ethereal energies. There could be some loves from the past coming back, because we do have Venus retrograding in Venus. She's not retrograding. Venus is going to be in your 12th house. So there could be some loves from the past coming back. There could be some love from a past life coming back. There could be, if you are currently in a relationship, some of you guys might even want to end your relationship. If it's really toxic, if it's still able to be healed, then this is a great month to heal it, to focus on the healing of the relationship and to focus on releasing the past so that you can create a new beginning in your relationship. But nonetheless, it's a delicate time. You're going to be sensitive. You're going to feel everything. And you will be going into the depths of your inner self to really understand something that has been hidden from you for a very long time, and that has not allowed for you to really shine. It has debilitated you a lot. So this is where you are going to be cleansing, and you're going to be liberating, and you're going to be releasing these things. I highly suggest a lot of yoga, a lot of meditation. Honor your sleep. Honor your sleep, Virgo. Super important. Get your sleeping routine right. This is so crucial. Also, there might be a lot of dreams for you this month that are telling you a lot of signs, and you might have some spiritual sort of encounters this upcoming month. So it's a very mystical month for you, and the more you take it as a spiritual time, the best you're going to be able to take advantage of this. Remember, if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can find a description here below the link to booking a reading, a personal reading. I also find for you the Yotish solutions to any problems that you may be having in your life right now when it comes to love, marriage, and all aspects of your life. So let's see, what is the general message for Virgo for this upcoming month of August? Time to go. Yes, we are really closing a cycle here for you, Virgo, and it's really trying to help you to just make peace with your past so that you can move forward. Because at the same time that we have all this spiritual sort of subconscious work happening and purification, we also have Jupiter and Mars that is going to be in your 9th house of faith and belief and travels. Some of you guys may be traveling abroad, and that is going to bring a lot of awakenings for you. Some of you guys are maybe having a teacher that brings a lot of awakenings and spiritual awakenings for you, or just even connecting with God, having your ritualistic practices, having your prayer, your meditation, and like really building this connection with the divine can really help you in releasing all this subconscious pattern as well. It also deals with the house of publishing. So some of you guys are also working very hard to publish something, and you may be working behind the scenes doing this right now. There is a lot of behind the scenes work that is happening for you. Very powerful. So the time is now. This is not the time to procrastinate. The time is now to start taking action and to start moving forward with the things that you've been procrastinating or leaving behind. So the time has come to cleanse that closet of skeletons. And let's see, when it comes to love, for Virgo, what do we have for love for this upcoming August? And we have finances and career affecting your love life. So something about finances, something about abundance, prosperity could be affecting your love life at this time. So if you guys need to talk about your finances, if some of you guys have a partnership Then you guys need to talk about the financial situation in the partnership. If you guys are maybe working too much to the point that you don't have enough time to be with your partner, or you're working too much to the point that you don't even have the time to meet somebody. So we need some balance in the work and love aspect of your life. And then when it comes to your money, this is a month to build a lot of faith within yourself. I see you doing a lot of spiritual and religious practices at this time. Yes, when it comes to your money, life is saying you're going to moonlight into your desire, purpose, and career. Right now, you may be working in something that is not necessarily what is your dream career, but you can start working on your dream career part-time while you have that job to pay off the bills, and then eventually your dream career will take off. So keep working on that dream. Keep working on that side hustle, dream career that you have. Do not give up on it. You're super, super, super close. It's a time to have a lot of faith in yourself, Virgo. A lot of faith. That is what's going to move mountains for you. And last but not least, what do we have for my beautiful Virgos for this upcoming August? And oh my gosh, surrender to prayer. This is your magical tool, baby, this upcoming month. Your magical tool is prayer. I mean, I will not be surprised if some of my Virgos end up having like some reawakening in their faith very strongly, especially when Jupiter and Mars are both coming together in your ninth house. There's definitely a lot of faith here for you. So utilize prayer. Pray and pray and pray and pray for everything, for every moment, and you're gonna see that you're gonna be blessing everything in your life. Alrighty, those were your messages, my beautiful Virgo. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you guys would like to have a personal reading with me, you can find it in the description here below. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your forecast for this upcoming August 2024. First and foremost, we are going to be having your sign, Venus, in the sign of Leo. And Leo is your house of networks, friends, gains, and associations. So I see that some of my Leos will be gaining from women at this time, and will be gaining some abundance, some prosperity. Some of you guys may also be connecting and being very sociable at this time. There's a lot of activity going on in your career and in your purpose in life at this time, my beautiful Libra. This is a time for you to not be resting. It's actually a very active social time where there's a lot of things that can shift in your career according to who you meet or the people that you surround yourself with. So it is so important that even Mercury will be retrograding in your house of friends, making you see, are you really surrounded by the right people? Are these really good associations for you that are going to help you get to your dreams and aspirations? There might be some miscommunication with a friend. There might be some miscommunication with a collaboration. Be careful of how you speak to your friends at this time, because misunderstandings can happen very easily. Then it's going to be going back into your career. So something about your career needs to be reevaluated when it comes to your dreams and aspirations, and when it comes to your associations and the people you hang out with. Are they really helping you? Or maybe they might just not be helping you. They might be making you go backwards with your purpose in your life. So all of these things will be the main situation for you: career and friends, how your friends are blocking your career, how a career needs a certain type of associations to move forward. And what is going to be really igniting for you is your 8th house, since we have here the Jupiter and the Mars conjunction. You are definitely going through a dark time of the soul, my beautiful Libra. This is a time for you to fight those inner demons. It has come. This is the moment. You have some insecurity from a trauma when you were young, and it's the reason why you just can't become a greater person in your life. Then this is the time to get rid of that. You are going through a shadow work moment where you're going through a dark night of the soul, so that you're able to fight your inner demons, and so that you're able to really ascend to a higher level of status with better associations in your life. So a lot of psychological healing at the same time. If you would like to have a private reading with me, this is actually a great time to do it, because life is really blessing you if you dig deep within yourself. You can find a link in my description here below to book a reading with me. And also we can find Jyotish solutions if you've been finding like there's problems in your life lately. We can find ways to bring remedies to those things. But Libra, I highly suggest it, because if you do the inner work, if you do the shadow work, you are going to really benefit all the other aspects of your life. The time has come for really overcoming these lower tendencies of our mind. So now let's go a little bit deeper for my beautiful Libras. What is a general message for Libra for August 2024? And we have fresh air. Okay, get out, walk, be in the fresh air. You need some fresh air. You need to be outside. I know you're going to be quite busy, but make sure that you are spending some time outside, some sunlight. This is all going to be very beneficial for you. Don't stay too locked up in workaholism. Now, when it comes to love, what do we have for love for my beautiful Libras this upcoming month of August? And we have forgiving and learning. Okay, there's going to be, you see, all this psychological work, all these traumas, all these repressed emotions, resentments, frustrations, all the things that affect our psyche, you are going to be going through forgiving and learning and releasing and letting go. Especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to sex, when it comes to relationships. This is what is being healed for you at this time. If there's something in your secrets that you're very ashamed of and full of guilt, this is what we're releasing, this is what we're forgiving, and this is what we're letting go, especially when it comes to love. So release the past, forgive people for their shortcomings, know that nobody is perfect, and that way you can really have more love in your present moment. Now let's see for your finances. This could also bring you abundance in working with the stock market, investments, other people's monies, and fixing your credit. So this could be a great time to do all of that as well, my beautiful Libra. So let's see, what do we have for Libra for this upcoming month of August? And we have, wow, so I was just saying that, successful funding. So if you guys are applying to a loan, a grant, credit, investors, you need money, like the resources are going to come. If you ask, you will get funded. Start a crowdfunding or just anything like this, you will get funded for what it is that you want to create for yourself. So apply, ask for help. People are ready to give you resources. They are. This is a month where people will give you resources overall. I mean, a year overall is going to be a year of giving you resources. So don't shy away from asking. And last but not least, for my beautiful Libras, what do we have? The final message for August 2024, and it is surrender to joy, Libra. I love this for you. Surrender to joy. It doesn't matter how dark the dark night of the soul is, how the shadow aspect is. It's like transmute it with joy, baby, with joy. Joyful thinking, do things that make you joyful, because the joy is what's going to bring joyful changes, okay? So whatever's not allowing you to be more joyful, this is what we're eradicating. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can book one in the description here below. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your forecast for this upcoming August 2024. So for you, my beautiful Scorpio, you have a very interesting month, okay? First and foremost, why? Because you're going to have Mars retrograding your planet. Mars is going to be in the 7th house and is going to be conjuncting Jupiter. So this is an interesting thing because Mars doesn't do that good in the 7th house. It could bring a lot of fights between your relationships, defensiveness, and this sort of aggressive energy in your relationships. So you need to temper that. If you focus more on being diplomatic with your friends, diplomatic with your associations, diplomatic with your partner, diplomatic with your business partners, you're going to get ahead, okay? But do not step too much into my way or the highway, because this can really affect your love relationships, your marriage, and your business partnerships. This is all our commitments at this time. You could also meet some very, very important people that you may be partnering up with, and these are going to be really good connections. Very, very good connections for you. So the idea is that you're really exercising a lot of diplomacy at this time, Scorpio. The more diplomatic you are, the more aware you are of everybody, and really finding that ability to make everyone happy is what's going to really help you and advance. This is where you need to really focus on. Then we're going to have Mercury and Venus, which is going to be transiting in your 10th house of career. So Venus is going to be transiting your 10th house of career. I definitely see that there could be some very amazing opportunities in job, in career. You could be advancing. This is actually the time for you to get that job that you've been wanting to get. This is actually the time where you're going to get that raise that you've been wanting to get. This is a time where you can ask your boss for whatever it is that you want to ask them, because you're going to get it. So Venus will definitely be giving you some good news here, where she is going to give you some good benefits in career. However, Mercury is also going to be retrograde in your career. So something about your status, your career, it cannot be launched yet. Like, you might have to wait. You might have to reevaluate a proposition, or reevaluate a project, or reevaluate something of your career that you are currently doing. So don't rush the process. Some of you guys may be feeling like, oh my God, the due date was right now, we need to get it out. But don't rush it. If you use the Mercury retrograde to, okay, let me really put my ducks in a row around my status, my career, my purpose, my brand, my job, then that's going to be the best benefits for you, okay? Also, you might ask your boss for something, and it might take a while. It might just take until after Mercury goes forward that you may see some of the benefits from having to ask. And really just don't rush around your career. Like, just you're being heard. You are a leader right now. You are the leader of your career. You are the leader of your status. You are exercising a lot of leadership this month. And that's the reason why the diplomacy is going to be so important. If you play your cards right as a leader, with diplomacy, with hearing everybody out, and you don't become a tyrant, but you actually are able to inspire others with your leadership, this is going to be amazing for you. So it all depends on how you play your cards, and that you play them in a way where you're more diplomatic, less aggressive, more listening to everybody, having a little bit more equanimity. All these things are really going to be more in your benefit, my beautiful Scorpio. But there's definitely advancements in career and advancements in your partnerships. This is a time for you to partner up with the right people that are going to help you really ascend to where you want to really go. Very, very beautiful energy. Wow. Wow, Scorpio, you're going to have a very powerful month. I really feel it, that you're going to have a very powerful month. Focus on diplomacy. That's the main thing. Focus on diplomacy, and do not underestimate yourself, or anybody for that matter. Let's see, what do we have for my beautiful Scorpios this upcoming month of August? And we have steady progress. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's a steady progress. We're moving forward little by little. It's coming along. Remember, you know what's your medicine this month? Turtle medicine. Turtle medicine is your month. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time responding. Take your time reacting. Take your time taking it in. Take your time expressing. Take your time in everything. Don't rush, because it's a steady progress. You're going through a steady progress in career, steady progress in building some very solid relationships. Rushing, impulsibility, getting irritable and anxious, and like, I need to do it now, this is what's going to ruin it. So steady progress, baby. Steady progress. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Now let's see, what do we have for your love life? I feel like this one wants to come out. Attraction, baby. You're hot. Yes, you're attractive. You're attractive. Right now, with the Mars in the 7th and the Venus in the 10th, you are attractive. And if you play your cards right, where you are being in the moment, you see, this is a person that's in the present moment. It's not thinking about the past. It's not thinking about, oh my God, we got to be in the future right now. It's in the present moment. And this is where people are going to really admire you. They're going to really like you. And they're going to feel this energy. Well, like, wow, they're so present. They're so here, that is what's going to make you successful. Also, when it comes to relationships, be in the present moment. Love your present moment. Smell the roses, be in it, and that is what makes you attractive. That is what makes you so attractive. So get out of your head and into the present moment. That is going to help you so much this month. And when it comes to your finances, whoa, okay, everything exploded. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpio. Let's see what is your message for your finances this upcoming month. What is the message for Scorpio and their finances for August? And we have block out the distractions. Yes, that's why the Mercury is going to be retrograde in your 10th house. There's something that needs to get done around your job, around your purpose, around your career. You need to block out the distractions. This is the only thing that is blocking your money, is the distractions. This is not, you have this Mercury retrograde to get it done. Don't get distracted. Okay. And last but not least, what is the final message for my beautiful Scorpios for this August? And we have surrender your outdated beliefs about yourself. I love this. You are reinventing yourself at this time. Absolutely. Reinventing how you interact in your commitments, reinventing how you interact also in your career and in your purpose and in your job and with your boss and your authorities and as a leader. So you are releasing your outdated beliefs about yourself. You're no longer this old person. You are reinventing yourself at this time. Very powerful. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpio. And remember, if you would like to have a personal reading with me or you would like to have any Yotish solutions, you can find them, the link in the description here below. You can book one with me today. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Sagittarius, to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about your August 2024 forecast. And first and foremost, let's look at where your planet Jupiter is. And your planet Jupiter is in the 6th house of health, routines, daily life, health, work, and enemies and debt. It's those things in life where we really need to battle and we need to get done on a daily basis. Jupiter here is really telling you that the time has come for you to change your lifestyle. And when Mars conjuncts your planet, this is going to get super accelerated. I see some of you guys really being very practical, very active, and very busy. If you're not busy, get busy. Like life is really saying, like, do something every day. Don't have this stagnant lifestyle. Like go, do, work out, move your body, go to work, eat good, like set up a really, really nice lifestyle. And also if you've been wanting to heal your health, if you've been wanting to maybe get your health to the next level or reach some health goals, you can definitely reach them with the energies of Jupiter and Mars. And also you can definitely advance in your career as well, your purpose and your career, kind of like your daily job. If you like your daily job, great. You might just get a raise. If you don't like your daily job, maybe you would like to work remote. Maybe you would like to have another type of job. Maybe you would like to have more hours, less hours, whatever it is, you can ask for it and get it done here as well. If you've been feeling ailments, I see you eradicating all diseases, all ailments. Great time to get rid of your debt as well. And great time to also fight off all your enemies. You're very powerful this month, my beautiful Sagittarius. Now, the part of you that is going to be retrograding and kind of going over something here is going to be your 9th house to the 8th house. The Leo season is always igniting your travels, your faith, and your connection to your teachers and to your Dharma. It's really trying to connect you back to your Dharma to see if you are on a daily basis, on your daily life, really tapping into your Dharma and what you came here to do, your purpose in life, your true divine God-giving purpose here in life. And if you have disconnected yourself from God, if you have disconnected yourself from your faith, from your beliefs, from your guru, from your teachers, from those things that really help you feel expansive, Mercury here is going to help you reevaluate that. If you're currently traveling, I do see that there might be some issues with your travels because Mercury will be retrograding in this house of travels. Then when it goes back into Cancer, then I see that something that is within your psychology is what is blocking your ability to really step into your Dharma. Some of you guys may feel like, I don't think I'm that person for that Dharma, or I don't know my Dharma, or maybe you don't have any connection to the divine, and so that's the reason why it's kept in the shadows. But here is it's a time where it's like the time has come for you to fight some inner demons that are keeping you away from really doing your God-given will, the divine purpose that God has given you. There might be some enemies, some inner demons like lust, greed, anger, confusion, pride, attachment that don't let you really step into this dharma of yours. Also, for those of you who are sharing your assets or you live out of other people's monies, anything where you either are taking care of someone, a dependence on you, or you are dependent on someone, this may also be going through a reevaluation of finances, how that's going, how much are you taking, how much are you giving. All of these things could also be going through some sort of reevaluation that could also lead to how it is that you're going to step into your dharma. So very interesting things. You may be going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul as well, my beautiful Scorpio, Sagittarius, and you may also be a little bit sensitive, especially when Mercury goes back into your house of psychology through the Gandanta point. This may really feel tumultuous and volatile within you. So just know it's going to be temporary, and take note of the things that are triggering you. These are things that are ready to be released and shine its light upon. So it's no longer taking your life. It's no longer, kidnapping you or hijacking your ability to really step into your dharma. So very important time. Interesting. And it has to deal with your daily life. So, because, for example, like, let's say you are an advocate for this thing, like you're a Christian, you're an advocate for being Christian. Well, are you showing up like a Christian on a daily basis, or you only show up on a Christian when you're on Sunday? Like, how are you really in alignment with your principles where you're not a hypocrite? This is one of the things, just an example of this sort of energy that may be coming up for you. Another message for Sagittarius for this August, and we have the time has come for you to take action. The time has come for you to go, okay? Especially if you've been feeling like stagnant, taking your time. No, this is a year of a lot of action. Let's go. Let's get things done. Let's solve these problems. Let's change the lifestyle. Let's change the way of eating. Let's go work out. Let's do the job. Let's do the logistics. Check off the things off the list. The time has come. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination might be the worst thing that you can do this month. And then when it comes to your love life, what do we have for love for my beautiful Sagittarius? And we have forgiving and learning. Yes, we're going into that 8th house, that inner world of inner demons, the secrets, your insecurities, the shadow work. And here life is saying, forgive and learn, so that we can advance, so that we can go towards our dharma, so that we can be more expansive, so that we're no longer limited. But the whole idea is that we need to forgive our past. And as we forgive our past and release the past, you're going to be able to feel more love in your present moment. So yes, you're going through a lot of healing. Then when it comes to your money, what do we have for money for Sagittarius? And we got God is your source. You see the connection with the divine, the connection with divinity, and especially you Saggy. You are the ruler of the 9th house. You live by faith. If you are not exercising your faith, you are working at the lowest version of yourself. Faith is your gasoline. Faith is one of the elements of Sagittarius. So God is your source. Connect to God. And the more you connect to God, the more you know that that is where all the abundance and all the prosperity and everything is coming to you from there. And it can also teach you that when you get that money, it's not even your money. It's God's money. So do the right thing with it. And last but not least, what do we have? The final message for Saggy. I'm going to give you this one. Wow. Surrender to rest and sleep. Okay, Saggy. You are going to be very active. You are going to be doing a lot. But at the same time, honor your sleep, okay? Make sure that you are taking enough rest. If you're working out extra, if you're working extra, you need to also balance this high activity and high energy with good sleep and good rest, okay? Alrighty, Sagittarius, those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Remember that these are all general messages. If you would like to have a private reading with me, you can definitely get one and book one with me in the description here below. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your forecast for August 2024. Let's see what you have. So this month, your planet Saturn is still going to be retrograding in your second house of money, still doing a lot of karmic cleaning and work on your self-esteem, on your finances, and on your self-worth and your dignity. This is a time right now where life really wants to make you feel more powerful. And if there's any insecurities left in you, these are the insecurities that are being poked at, making sure that you can shine some light and let go of these insecurities that are blocking your finances and your money. So Saturn is still doing its thing there, and you will be completing a cycle in your finances with the full moon in Aquarius when it happens on the 20th of August. Then we're going to have Mercury retrograding in your sector of your eighth house of. Okay, this is a month for you, full dark night of the soul. For real. Full dark night of the soul. You're going into the depths of yourself, and you're going to illuminate those depths of yourself. The Sun, Venus is both going to be in this house of your secrets and transformation. So I definitely see massive transformation, and with this, it is also bringing you some money from other people. So you could be getting some funding, investments, grants, loans, fixing your credit. A lot of these things may be coming up for you during this time. But more than anything, it is a psychological, immense internal healing. You will feel triggered, you will feel vulnerable, and you will feel exposed. But remember that this is actually where you shine, funny enough. This is where you shine, my beautiful Capricorn, because we have Leo in your eighth house of occult, of transformation and sudden events. You work well here. So the time has come to really dig deep within yourself. What are those dark places? What are those dark demons that haven't let you really be your best self? A lot of shadow work will be happening this month. A lot of inner work, shadow work, and dark night of the soul could definitely be happening, especially because Mercury is going to be retrograding in this house. So when Mercury goes retrograde, this is actually a great time for you to be in therapy, to talk to somebody, to maybe have a reading with me. And if you would like to have a reading, you can definitely find that in the description here below. You can find the link for it, and we can have a personal consultation, and we can also find you the best yotish solutions to any problems that you may have. So this is an energy of really digging deep within yourself and to discover the mystery of who you are. This is a month of this. Because this is very much involved with your relationships, with your partnerships. Since Mercury is also going to be retrograding back into your seventh house, again, there could be some changes in your perceptions, in the way that you talk with a loved one, with a partner. So some of you guys may be reevaluating a relationship to the point that maybe you guys are getting ready for marriage and you're ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some others of you reevaluate a relationship and you decide that maybe you don't want to be in this anymore. Some others of you reevaluate your relationships and understand why it is that you have certain psychological trauma around relationships or any psychological patterns that are destructive around relationships and commitments. All of these things are really healing at this time. This is a powerful month. And with that, your finances and how you can work other people's values is also going to be transformed. And I am seeing quite a sensitive month for you, and it will be bringing up a lot of inner things that are trying to help you in bringing light in the darkness that you have within. Let's just say that, shining light in all those places that may be in darkness. The good thing is that we are having Mars and Jupiter in your fifth house, and this is going to be really good for creativity and expression and romance and connecting to your inner child. So if there's anything that is coming up for you emotionally, psychologically, and you're purging things that could be so intense, that could also be dealing with relationships and how you find yourself in there, the complicated emotions that sometimes we feel, you can definitely channel all of this in art, or in sports, or in risk-taking activities. So all of these things are very blessed for you at this time. What's blessed for you is the stock market, creativity, children. All these things are very much blessed. Some of you guys are if you want to get pregnant, this could also be a month where you can definitely get pregnant, since the 8th house of death and rebirth and the 5th house of children can also be activated. So a lot of transformations here for you, my beautiful Capricorn. I'm very excited for you. Really just focus on keeping it light. Stay with that inner child. Even if all these things are coming up, don't let it scare your inner child. Use it as fuel to be creative, to explore, to release, and to let go. Okay? Now let's see some other messages here for my beautiful Capricorn. So their message for Capricorn when it comes to this month of August, and we have let go of your past. So that's that whole 5th house energy, that whole 8th house of your secrets from the past, what you did, what you did not do, what you're ashamed of, what you're guilt of. It's releasing all these things, releasing your psychology from all these things, forgiving and learning and letting it go. So letting go of your past is going to be one of the main things this upcoming month. Use creativity to help you channel all of this. And then when it comes to love for Capricorn in August, we have pay attention to the red flags. So again, there might be some things that come up for you. If there was some red flags in the past that you ignore, this Mercury retrograde could be bringing them back and showing you that, yeah, you're still upset about that red flag, that those things need to be talked about. This is not a bad thing. This is more about, like, you may have to have some uncomfortable conversations where you do talk about your needs and you talk about certain things that make you have a little bit of a red flag about somebody. If you are currently not in a relationship, then this is showing that you are just extremely guarded, and this could be the thing that is being healed from your psychology, is that extreme lack of not trusting nobody. Okay, and when it comes to money, what do we have for money when it comes to Capricorn this August? And we have a windfall of abundance. Okay, money's looking good, baby. Do your inner work, do your shadow work. Money's good, okay? Santa Claus is here, is bringing you the cash, especially if it's other people's monies, is looking really nice for you. Your partner, your spouse could be making some really good money because of your aspect, or you could be getting a windfall of abundance where just money comes to you. Wonderful. And last but not least, what do we have for Capricorn for their last message for August? And we have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. So the time has come, my beautiful Capricorn, for you to release these outdated beliefs about yourself, about your finances, about your money. This is all that psychological thing. Who you think you are, your shame, your guilt, what secrets, I did that, I didn't do this is who I am. It's like you're releasing all of that. You're forgiving yourself. And you're releasing all these outdated beliefs about yourself. You're no longer that person. And you're ready to transform, baby. So very, very good month for you. I'm very excited. Cannot wait to hear from you guys. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn. Those were your messages for this upcoming month. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that if you would like to have a private reading with me, you can find in the description below a link to booking a reading with me. Now we're going to be doing our Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to your Astral Motivation Forecast for this August 2024. So this August 2024, we still have Saturn in your sign retrograding. You're still working on this very hard disciplinary maturity moment in your life. And the good thing is that we are going to be having a full moon in your sign. That is exciting. And this full moon is going to kind of complete, it's going to give you a checkpoint of how far you've come in your transformation of maturity, because that is kind of what's happening with you, this Aquarius and Saturn energy. Now, the good news of this month is that your house of relationships is popping, baby. Leo season is your house of commitments, marriage, your house of finding a good partner or even business partners. So I'm definitely seeing that there's something going on being highlighted in your career, in your commitments, marriage, relationships, or even business partners. And this is going to be a very blessed time if you play your cards right. Why do I say this? Because Mercury will also be retrograding here. So you need to be very cautious, because if you end up saying the wrong thing to your partner or end up saying the wrong thing to your business partner, it can really ruin things. If there's been some hiding, in your relationships from you or somebody else, everything's going to come out to the light this month. Everything is going to come out to the light this month, okay? The time has come for all these things to come out to light. Also, if there's been any shady business going on with your business partners, it's also going to come out to the light here. So be very careful. Mercury will definitely be retrograding and going over a situation. Others of you who are in a relationship, you may be reevaluating if you're ready to actually commit and become married. Others of you who don't have a relationship, you could be reevaluating why is it that you haven't been able to really commit and call in this divine partner in your life. So all of these things are going to be very important for you, my beautiful Aquarius. So a lot of relationships. This is a whole month of relationships. And then Mercury will be going back into your sixth house of daily life. So it's really trying to tell you, like, listen, you need to choose a person, choose a partner, business partner, love partner that really complements your daily life, complements your daily living. For example, if you're vegetarian, then be with somebody who's vegetarian so that your daily life doesn't become a living hell. Like, be in alignment with people who complement your life and complement your wellness and your daily habits. This is going to be very beneficial for you. So some of you guys may be reevaluating that maybe this partner doesn't complement your daily life. Or maybe you guys don't have a lifestyle together. Or you may be reevaluating if a partner is really good for you. So a lot of partnership thinking. I highly suggest that if you're going through all of this, then get a personal reading with me. I can definitely help you in finding the right partner in your life. You can book a session with me in the description here below. So Aquarius, that is going to be one of the main things with your Mercury retrograde. Now for the good news, Mars and Jupiter are going to both be conjunct in your fourth house. So that's another thing I want you to watch out for, actually. There could be high tensions in the house sector. You could be in high tensions in the house sector where maybe you're fighting a lot with your partner if you live with them, or you may fight a lot with your roommates, or you may be fighting a lot with your family. You may be fighting a lot with your mom, and there just could be a lot of things going on here. I would say focus on fixing your house. Focus on maybe renovating your home. Focus on fixing things in the house. And yeah, like focus on more feng shuiing and fixing the house. Because if not, then you're going to go into this energy of fighting with your loved ones. So the home sector is a little bit delicate right now. But there is some blessings for you when it comes to the home sector. So some of you guys may get a new car, get a new home during this time. Just make sure that you sign the contract for this after the Mercury retrograde. That's going to be the best time for you. So now let's go a little bit deeper for you, Aquarius. For this upcoming month of August, what is your general message, Aquarius? It is daydreaming. Yes, this is a time for you to daydream, about that perfect partner, for you to daydream about that perfect lifestyle with that perfect partner who complements your lifestyle so much, to daydream about that home and that car that you so desire to have. This is the time has come for you to really daydream and envision the possibilities, okay? You're going to get a lot of insights this month too that are showing you the way, okay? Now for love, because love is in the air for you, Aquarius. Love is in the air for you. We have getting to know each other. I love this for you. This is why the Mercury retrograde is going to be retrograding here. You're not going to rush into a relationship. You're going to take your time to get to know each other. You're going to take your time to reveal your innermost selves to each other, to really build that nice friendship before sleeping and before getting into a relationship, before getting too committed. You're really taking your time. So use this Mercury retrograde to really get to know this person. Get curious. Oh, who are you? What are you all about? Let's hang out. But don't make any life-changing decisions. You can make your life-changing decision after Mercury moves forward. Okay? But it sounds really nice, open up and reveal your innermost selves to each other can really deepen your bond. So focus mostly on that. And then when it comes to your money this August, we have pay yourself first. The energy is on you. Saturn is on you. The full moon is for you, Aquarius. So this is a time of you come first, celebrate yourself. You may be getting some money this month. I want you to practice a ritual where you pay yourself a percentage of that daily, monthly income that you get. Do a ritual where you're paying yourself, where you're honoring how far you have come and how much of a hard work you're putting, okay? Pay yourself first. Very, very important. before you give everybody's energy or give the money away to everybody or your bills or things like this. It's like this is also going to help you save money. So it is also telling you to start some savings account where you are paying yourself first. And last but not least, for my beautiful Aquariuses, the final message of August is surrender to effortlessness. I like this. Yes, surrender to effortlessness. There's some energy here that is telling you that this month is going to be more of an easygoing, and try to look for those things that are easygoing in your life, people that are easygoing, that go along with your lifestyle, and that it flows. It's a lot about the flow this month, okay? Flow, baby, flow, okay, with effortlessness. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages for this upcoming month of August. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you guys would like to have a personal reading by me, you can book one in the description here below. Now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your Astral Motivation Forecast for August 2024. So for you, my beautiful Pisces, your planet Jupiter is going to be in the sector of your third house of communication. So Jupiter right now is really trying to ignite your courage so that you can speak up and maybe even start a startup, or maybe begin learning a new skill, or maybe begin at social media, or something where you're showcasing and sharing yourself and you're expressing yourself a lot. So Jupiter here is really trying to help you with all these things. If you work with marketing, if you work with communications, if you work with telecommunications of any sort, this is going to be very beneficial for you. And it is also a great time to learn, to study, and to read a lot. Now, when Mars goes into this third house, this is really going to ignite you to speak up and speak up your mind, and to also start taking some action towards some endeavor that may require a lot of effort from your part, but is going to be super beneficial for you. So this could be learning a new skill, like an instrument, or maybe writing a book, or maybe starting a podcast, or maybe starting some YouTubing or content creating. All these things may require a lot of effort, but you are ready to do it. The only thing that I will say is, express yourself. Do not hold it in. Mars here is going to help you spit it out and just like, we're taking action, let's go. And that's going to be really, really nice. It's definitely going to help you get out of some comfort zone energy. And talking about comfort zone, the energies of Mercury and Leo are going to be in the energies of your fifth house. So, oh no, wait. Oh no, your sixth house. So with the end, so your daily life is going to be activated. I see you doing a nice routine. I see you getting into your health. I see that you're gonna advance in your career if you've been wanting to get more clients, if you've been wanting to maybe advance in your job, if you're wanting to get a bonus, if you wanted to get more money, more hours, or a new job. This is actually a great time for all of that. Your health is on point. The only thing I will say is watch out with overindulging, okay? That might be the only thing where you need to be careful that you're not overindulging in alcohol or drugs or things like this. Now, focus more on wellness and health, and this is going to be really good for you. There is something about your health and your wellness that needs to be reevaluated. Maybe your nutrition, and this is where Mercury is going to be retrograding. Nutrition or your routine. Some of you guys may be revamping your health routines, or even something that has to do with a job project where you may have to reevaluate a situation here when it comes to your job. That also deals with your creative expression, since Mercury is going to be going retrograding back into your creative house and your house of love and relationships. So a lot of, I see you doing a lot of balancing between the practical and the non-practical, between the work that you need to get done so that you can advance, but also not forgetting to have fun, and that this is connected to what you love doing. These two things need to go in hand. So for example, if you're becoming a content creator, yes, you have to organize it. Yes, you're going to have to change some things around your daily life. But remember, we're having fun with it. It doesn't have to become a torture. We're having fun. This is something that you love doing. So Pisces is going to be going through a sort of reinvention of utilizing their talents more in their daily work, and to not be so shy. If there's some shyness here where you don't want to showcase how talented you are, this could be taking you away from making more money or a bigger reputation. So it is really trying to ignite your showcasing energy, that you are talented, that you have something to say, and that people want to hear you, and that you are creative, and that these two things, you can definitely use them to bring more value to your daily work and your health and your daily life and your service that you give to others. So very powerful time for you. Pisces is really awakening a very powerful artistic creative energy within you. Very beautiful. Oh, assertiveness. You see, yours is like this assertiveness. If you've been playing your life too laid back, too relaxed, Pisces here is really, this is igniting you to go and become a go-getter. Don't wait for permission. You take it. So it has this assertive energy this month for you. Is really trying to help you ignite that and to not be so passive. Then when it comes to love this month, we have forgiving and learning. So going through a lot of healing, forgiving and learning. Also romantic relationships here. Forgiving and learning. Watch out when Mercury goes back into your 10th, your 5th house of creativity, because there might be some miscommunications there with your children or your romantic partners, and you might have to reevaluate some creative project. But nonetheless, you, when it comes to love, forgiving and learning, you know, during Mercury retrograde, we might end up making a mistake by saying something wrong, so we need to be forgiven or we need to forgive. But it's a time to not take things personal and to release the past. If something is triggering you from your love life, is because it's dealing with something from the past that needs to be released. And for money this August, we have God is your source. Connecting to the divine, connecting to the Lord, connecting to God is what's going to really help you in ascending in your finances, in your business. Just pray every step of the way, and you will see that you will gain the strength and the ability that you need to move forward. And then when it comes to your final message here, my beautiful Pisces, for this upcoming month is surrender any remnants of low self-esteem. You are ready to receive success, abundance, and prosperity in all its forms. This is the month for you to see where it is that you have this low self-esteem and change it for healthier and more abundant habits, my beautiful Pisces. And remember, Pisces, that these are general readings. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can always book one in the description here below, and we can go deep into understanding your blueprint of the astrology and natal chart. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for everybody for being here. I truly, truly appreciate everybody. And remember that these are general readings. So if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book one in here in the description below. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for everybody and for all the support that I truly give here. I truly appreciate all of you guys. Love you guys so, so, so much. I cannot wait to hear from you guys in the comments. I love reading all your comments. I read all the comments. And also, thank you so much for the likes and the shares. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful August 2024.